listeners, welcome back to What Really Matters. We're continuing our conversation with JJ Yoshihara. Good to have you here, JJ.
It's a pleasure. Enjoying myself thoroughly.
Well, tell us about the people who are going to join you on this journey, and what is the most difficult challenge you think you're going to face?
Well, we have two videographers and we got a photojournalist with us on the journey, and they're all from all over the country. We have Camilo Lopez. He's from Boulder, Colorado. He's one of our cameramen, and he's also our strong mountaineer who's climbed quite a bit of mountains in his time.
Okay.
And we have Jenny Weisenborn from Los Angeles, and she's going to be helping us out with just photography and some journalism. And we have Melanie Hibbert, and she's coming from us from Chapel Hill in North Carolina, and she'll be helping out with camera work as well.
Well, that's fantastic. How about the challenge?
As far as challenge, I think our own personal dynamics is going to be a challenge in itself.
Really?
With any group you have, you get out there and you're going to be pushing yourself physically to the limits, mentally to the limits, and you're going to have to work with the different social dynamics that are going to arise, and we can either work together to overcome those, or we can succumb to them. So we'll kind of see what happens. We haven't all gone on a journey before, so this is going to be a first experience working together. So we'll see.
Folks, you see it before, you've seen it again. Take a look at Survivor. That's the exact same thing here. It's the personal dynamics more so than the physical environment that get to you. Being able to get along, but in this case, JJ, you can't vote anyone off and send them home. You need them all.
Right, exactly. And we wouldn't want to do that anyway.
Exactly. Now, how can listeners follow your trip? Are you blogging? Are you having a live map on the website? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're really excited about this. We are going to be having it, we're going to be doing live dispatches and travel logs so that listeners can follow along on our website, and as well as if they subscribe to our newsletter online. And basically you just go to the site and there'll be daily travel logs that we've recorded and put on there, just describing kind of watching our journey, just like as a little television series. So you can watch what unravels every day there.
And folks, you can also hear them on the weekly Cathedral Financial What Really Matters show. We'll be having our own special segment with them, letting you folks know how JJ's doing out there in the great wilderness. Who are the major supporters of this?
I would say we have so many major supporters, but I would say Patagonia has definitely helped us out a lot. And other than that, we have a list of supporters that are on our site.
Great. So people really are towing the line and cottoning to this program.
We're amazed with the amount of support that we're getting. But all the different gear that we're wearing, it's all been donated. Every single thing has been donated, so it's been great. And
you had mentioned your audience. I mean, for the group, for Junto Venture, you really were targeting sustainability among the 20 to 30-year-olds. But I dare say this adventure you're undertaking is really trying to reach every American. Could I be so bold as to say that?
Yeah, that's the whole entire reason we're going for the documentary route, and we're not just stopping at just making a small documentary that we're going to just show to schools and whatnot. We're going to, really try to get this on national television. And it's one thing attracting a crowd that already likes the outdoors.
Yeah.
But we want to attract crowds that wouldn't normally step outside of their houses, let alone go into the wilderness. And, until you get out there into the environment, you're not going to really understand and appreciate what the environment is, and you're not going to care about it. So.
But folks, you don't even have to go to the great outdoors to promote sustainability. It is something you can do in your house, whether it's changing the light bulbs and a variety of other green things. For instance, in Oakland, we have our green composting buckets. I'm not asking you guys to go backpacking or journeying through the great outdoors. I'm just saying at home, there are some very basic things that you can do. Do you think this is really going to catch on, though, the concept of living sustainably? Do you think it will catch on, JJ, with the greater population?
It's all a matter of marketing. That's kind of the way I look at it. It's whether people care more about the issues or not, they'll do it if it's marketed correctly. If it's more convenient to be eco-friendly, people will do it.
True.
If it's considered cooler as a fashion trend, then they'll do it just because it's a trend. And so we're hoping to set off a new trend to become more eco-friendly, make it easier, and and love doing it while we're doing it. So yeah, I definitely think it is possible, and it's already happening. So
Well, for my teenage son, I have to say this. Apparently, the new term is eco-bling. I think I know what a bling is, sort of, and so this is the new thing, folks, eco-bling. Let's be blunt about it, though, JJ. You guys need support. As you told me off air, you have enough money to get you there, and you might be riding a yak on the way back.
yeah, you know, we got all of our suppliers down. We got everything all the gear that we need to handle this trip, and we
What
have.
is it you need?
We need about, you mean monetary wise?
Yeah, tell us.
We need about $5,000 to get us back and forth in the journey, and that will help us make the journey completely possible. I mean, it's happening either way, but you know, like you said before, are we going to get back or not? Yeah, so that's kind of the question we're all wondering. But you know, if you want to make something happen, you just got to put yourself out there, and you got to dive in, and that's what we're doing.
Now, you're leaving on June 4th, but certainly contributions are going to be accepted, and I'll be saying the address at the end of the show, but contributions are accepted throughout the 60-day journey. It's not, oh, JJ's gone, so be it.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, this is just the journey itself, and to really get this exposed, we're going to have to really invest a lot of money into marketing, post-production, editing, and really getting it out there, and that's what we intend to do.
So money, certainly. Money for gas, money for food, permits, and all the green tags that we talked about. How about in the post-production side? Is there something you'll be looking for there? Money again, certainly, but
Right.
if one of our videographer listeners is tuning in right now, is there something you need in that side as well?
Yeah, you know, definitely we're going to be working on the soundtrack, because we're going to have a soundtrack made just for this this documentary. We also will need quite a bit of editing, and just marketing is going to be a really big thing, like and also distribution. We have a distribution manager that is going to secure all the venues that we want to show this at. So yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of work afterwards, which will be our next task to accomplish.
But really, if somebody wants to volunteer, help out, I would suspect, and correct me if I'm wrong, if they contact Junto Venture, you guys will find a way to use the talent, the resources.
Oh, definitely. You know, the one thing that I always am looking for is passionate individuals out there, because I believe that if we all join together, that we can really transform this world and make it into the place that we all want it to be. So I don't ever turn people down. You know, there's no sense of competing. If you compete, you're not going to get there. But if you work together, you will get there, and you'll get to the top, and to the top of other mountains too. So.
Is that truly inspiring, folks, or what? Somebody who really gets it, and one so young, that is awesome. Folks, I want to mention to you that Cathedral Financial Group will be sponsoring this adventure as well. You'll be hearing live updates from JJ. He'll be calling in, and we'll have him on the show. So we're definitely looking forward to that, JJ. And of course, I want to ask you the question of, hey, how is it on the mountain? You frozen yet?
Yeah, I hope we get back.
No, I'm sure you will, by hook or by crook. Yeah, our listeners are quite devoted, and I'm sure we will get you back if we need to. Don't you worry about that.
All right, sounds great.
JJ, final question for you. What really matters?
What really matters? Well, I guess in life, what really matters is finding out who you truly are as a person, and not what the rest of the world thinks you are. Because until you can center yourself and find inner peace in what you're doing, you're not going to really know exactly what you want. And when you find out what you really, really want, suddenly the rest of the world becomes so clear, and you become happier, and you just can just go for it. And people just start popping up that you wouldn't have normally seen, that just want to help you accomplish it. And that to me is what really matters to me. And yeah.
Folks, JJ Yoshihara.